الرحيم رسول الله أشهد أن اللهم صل على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. أما بعد, continuing in Riyadh al-Salihin, the chapter of patience, حافظ النووي رحمه الله تعالى says, وعن أبي إبراهيم عبد الله بن أبي أوفى رضي الله عنهما أن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم في بعض أيامه التي لقي فيها العدو انتظر حتى إذا مالت الشمس، يعني بعد الظهر، قام فيهم فقال: يا أيها الناس، لا تتمنوا لقاء العدو واسألوا الله العافية، فإذا لقيتموهم فاصبروا واعلموا أن الجنة تحت ظلال السيوف. ثم قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم، وهذا دعاء يذكره العلماء تحت باب دعاء لقاء العدو. إذا كان الإنسان سيلاقي عدوه فما دعاء ذلك الموطن؟ ثم قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم: اللهم منزل الكتاب ومجري السحاب وهازم الأحزاب اهزمهم وانصرنا عليهم. متفق عليه. Here, An-Nawawi rahimahullah mentions a narration on the authority of Abi Ibrahim Abdullah ibn Abi Awfa, a companion, the son of a companion, radiyallahu anhuma. He narrates that the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, and on the occasion of one of the days during one of his battles, in which he met his enemies on the battlefield, alayhi salatu wassalam, he says that the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam waited until the sun crossed to the west, meaning until the sun crossed the zenith of the sky, noon, until it tended to the west. And then he stood and addressed his companions. So why that particular time? The Prophet ﷺ would often initiate battles, if it is up to him, after Salat al-Fajr, right away, directly, or after Salat al-Dhuhr. Why? Because he's able to join the prayers, and this gives ample time to make sure that the prayer is made, and then have plenty of time to deal with the battle during sun, while there is, still light out. If he starts the battle before noon, there's a fear of missing the prayer, like what happened during the Battle of the Trench, or the Battle of the Confederates. If he waits too long after Salat al-Dhuhr, then there is fear of running out of daylight. And so these are two very necessary things for a battle. So the Prophet ﷺ waited until Dhuhr. He then addressed his companions, radiyallahu anhum, most likely after having led them in prayer, just before leading them into battle. He stood and he addressed his companions. This is something that is common, not just for the Muslimin, for most generals, that just before the battle is to ensue, just before go time, he will give them a motivational speech, remind everyone why they are there. And so the Prophet ﷺ said on this occasion, O people, do not wish to meet your enemies in battle, and ask Allah to pardon you of such a burden. Yet if you do have to meet them in battle, then be patient and be certain that paradise is found under the shade of swords. And then he made dua, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, and this dua is categorized by the scholars as being a dua that is made when a person is to enter into battle or to enter into into any kind of conflict with his enemy. He said, that which translates to, Allahumma munzil al-kitab, O Allah, the one who has sent down the book, wa mujri as-sahab, and the one who moves the clouds, wa hazim al-ahzab, and the one who has conquered all the confederates, ihzimhum wansurna alayhim, conquer them on our behalf and give us victory over our enemies. This narration has been collected by both Bukhari and Muslim. Nas'alullah subhanahu wa ta'ala an yuthabbit aqdamana wa an يفرغ علينا صبرا وأن ينصرنا على عدونا وأن ينصرنا على القوم الظالمين وأن ينصرنا على القوم الكافرين والله أعلم وصلى الله وسلم على نبينا محمد.